Hello guys, I am WF Opsy and welcome to my NBA 2K13 review. And since we're getting started now, I would like to start off with my career, which is a really fun concept for a game. Any type of game really. It's just nice. It's a nice concept considering that you get to create your own player, make him look any way you want, and it's great. It's amazing, really. It's really fun. You can everything that you think would happen to a real basketball player can happen to you. You want to get dunked on? Sure, get dunked on. That's cool. You want to dunk on somebody? Go ahead. Do it. You can do it. You can even break your ankle. You can be injured for the whole season if you really wanted to. I don't know how to do that. I'm just saying. You probably wouldn't because you'd miss out on a lot, and your team probably won't get very far without you because for some reason they like to suck when you sim games or not play. It's weird. It's just a weird thing. But there's also other things in there, like you can customize how your character looks, give him a headband, but then you gotta pay for that. Not real money, but virtual coins, which is the currency of this game. And you use it to buy dunks, shots. You can buy anybody shots you want. It's a really cool thing. You can pretty much do a lot. You can look at your social media just so you know it's like a real game. You have teammate chemistry, which basically shows you how in sync you are with your team. I'm really not sure how it works, but I guess it does a lot because they start passing me the ball a lot more after I put out a little bit more games with them. I'm guessing that's how it works. I'm not really sure, but you can give your character new shoes. They ask if you want to sign with Nike or Jordan. It's really cool, really cool. I don't have any footage of Nike asking it if you want to sign with Nike or Jordan, so just know it has like a little box that pops up and says, hey, do you want to sign with Nike or Jordan? And you just sit there for a minute contemplating whether you want to sign with Nike or Jordan. You can be like, well, I can get the South Beaches or the Concords. And then you can sit there and think, I don't know. Hey, it happens. I'm just saying. There's also some other things in the game, like the online mode, which is pretty fun depending on how you play it. You can be one of those guys that like to play quick matches or matches against his friends using real teams, like the Bobcats or the Bucks. I'm just using B's here. Yeah, you can do that, and it's really fun sometimes if you know what you're doing. But if you don't, then you're probably gonna have a bad time. And there's other things too, like, let's say you want to play Blacktop with your friends, but you only use your My Players, which is just pretty fun. You can talk a whole bunch of smack against your friends, saying, you can't dunk on me, I'm going to make you fall, I'm going to break them ankles, boy. And, just fun, just fun times, you can always do it. Or, this is my favorite, my favorite, and you can start an association or your own league with your friends and play all the way to the playoffs. Now you can have up to 30 people because there's 30 teams, and you just play your friends once you get there, or you can sim your games. It doesn't matter, but you have to play your friends regardless. And it doesn't even matter. You get to the finals, but if your friend is better than you and you know who's gonna beat you, then you can kiss that finals goodbye. It's a really cool concept. It's really fun too. You can pick any team you want. You can offer trades. You can do quite a bit. It's really fun. You can also do a fantasy draft where you guys go through a whole draft and draft your whole team. And then you can after that you can go trade more players. You can be like, hey, I'll give you Kevin Durant for LeBron. I don't know who would do that. It's kind of a stupid trade on both ends. But hey, it happens. It does happen. But if you it's really hard to get who you want in those, because sometimes you don't want to have fixed draft because you don't want the person who made the league to know, and then they get first pick, and then you're like, come on man, you got LeBron, that's not even fair. And then the computer will have LeBron, that's not that big a deal. But there's other things to go around into. It's just a great subject, and let me get off of it so I can talk about the other stuff. There's also some other things. I just got really excited because I forgot about this. There's my team, which is like online. I forgot to mention this in online, but hey, it's my team. I'm like, my team? It's not like a fantasy draft and association. No, you are wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. I'm shaking my finger right now because you cannot see it. Dead wrong. It is one of the greatest things in the game. Most people probably wouldn't like it because it's kind of dreadful to start off because you have terrible players. I wouldn't call them terrible. Some, I'm telling you right now, you probably get Earl Watson in the beginning and he gets buckets. He gets buckets. I don't know, but he just knocks down threes like they're nothing. But it's really cool. You can buy players. Sometimes you'll run into a person with LeBron. It's not really that fun. You see like exotic players like, I don't know his first name, but his last name is Duckworth, I believe. And I have never heard of this man in my life, but he had this weird shot where he like pushes his hand up instead of like, you know, just like a regular jump shot. He just like pushes his hand up. It's a weird concept. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. There are also some other features like the All-Star games and the dunk contest and the three-point challenge. Stuff like that. It's really cool, but they all have different mechanics than you think they would have. For example, the dunk contest is like, just like Guitar Hero. Imagine playing Guitar Hero. If you're not to play Guitar Hero, you probably have an okay time with this to go through a dunk contest. There's only 3 times you get to do it, and I'm pretty sure you can pick any character, not character, but player you want to go into the dunk contest. But as you see, this one is just Blake Griffin, and it's just showcasing it. There's also 3-point contests, which are almost similar, but it's not really, considering that it's more along the lines of a dot spinning back and forth and you just click it on a ball on the white little center to make it. It's not as good as you think it is. I would have been better if they just let you use your own shot release. It would have been a lot better. It would have been just a lot better if you would do that. But then you got the Then you got the West and the East All-Star games, even though it's West. But you can play those, and they're pretty fun. Just All-Star teams. It's nothing really big. And you can do the rookie-sophomore game, which is the rookies from this year and the sophomores, or the rookies last year, whatever you want to call them. And it's a really cool concept. I don't have any footage of that, so I will not show it, because all footage of that is my characters. I don't want to. You can also do a quick play, a quick game, which is pretty fun. They have some really exotic teams there. You can use anything from the 64 Celtics to even the celebrity team. You can even use the US team and a dream team. It's really fun. Like, it's extremely fun. You can change your jerseys to whatever you like. It's just cool. You have all the classic jerseys on a player. You can do a lot. It's really fun. You can play as AI, Jordan, Larry Bird. Who else do you want to play as? Let's see, Jerry West, Dennis Rodman. You can play as all those people. It's really fun. I don't think I want to put footage of that up there right now, but you will see some of the Olympic team. That is really cool. And there's also Blacktop, regular Blacktop, where you can play as your My Player, celebrities. It's just all the players, legends. But sometimes the legends cost money, and then you don't want to play as them because you're like, I don't want to waste my VC.
Fades away. And that one's good. Jordan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah. Another cool feature is the creating a legend mode, which allows you to create a legend. You might think, my player? No, you are wrong. It's like my player, but it's not my player. It's a real player. So let's say I want to make an create a legend with Damian Lillard or Austin Rivers. And if you're asking why Austin Rivers, that'd be up pretty soon. So, it'll be up pretty soon. You can look that up on my channel in the next couple weeks or so. WF Option in the bottom of the video. Subscribe. Whatever. Shameless advertisement in the beginning, but it's basically like my player. It's nothing really that special besides you want to see your favorite player get a ring. For example, my example, my favorite player is Monte Ellis, and he doesn't have a ring.
Well, Kevin, for rookie Anthony Davis, it's been an incredible last couple of years. In high school, he rapidly went from a 6
And now that this review is pretty much over, I will cover some of the little things like making your own shoe, the songs in the game, which I really can't play here because they're copyrighted and I will get in trouble, and I'm not trying to get fined or anything. That is bad. But it's a good game. If you really want to buy it, you don't have to know anything about basketball to get into it. You can be like, hey, wait a second, they have numbers under them. And then 99 is good and 0 is bad. So you can basically go up to the game not even knowing a thing about basketball and be like, okay, I know Rondo can't shoot, but Paul Pierce can. And you can do stuff. And I know Kevin Garnett can shoot mid-range and he can go to the rim, as can most players in the game. But overall, it's a fun game. You should get into it if you can, even if you don't like basketball. You don't have to. But, hey, it's a great game. It's a lot better than Mario basketball. 9 out of 10.